My name is Molly Pipcorn. I'm 20 years old. I go to Wright State University, and my major is rehabilitation services. I have one brother and one sister.
Okay. How old are they?
My sister's 22 and my brother's 18.
Okay.
I was close to both of them.
Okay. Were you really close, or just like, did you guys get in fights a lot at all, or?
We fought all the time, but I was closer with my sister than with my brother, but we fought a lot as well.
Okay.
I'm even closer. Well, I guess I'm closer with my sister. A little bit, like not as close with my brother, but generally we're still pretty close.
Okay.
Swimming, soccer, softball, t-ball. I played the saxophone. I think that's it.
Okay.
My sister and I did swimming together for a while. My brother did football and baseball. My sister also, she's a runner, and she did like basketball and volleyball.
Okay.
Yeah, we're pretty close with my parents.
And you still are? Or
Mm-hmm.
Do you talk to your siblings a lot now that you're off of college, or?
Yeah, I talk to my sister almost every day. My brother maybe like once a week, but I'm still pretty close with them.
Feel about that?
I've actually only had women bosses before, so I'm totally comfortable with it. I think that society's changing is definitely a possibility someday, and I mean, I would be totally comfortable having a woman president as long as they were competent and I felt confident in what they were doing and believed in what their goals were as president.
Okay. Would you vote for her specifically because she's a woman, or
No.
would you look in depth to it?
I would definitely, like, I wouldn't vote for someone just because of their race or their gender or anything like that. I'm more for, like, what they're for and their views on different issues.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, perfect. That's it?
And just because of their race or their gender or anything like that. I'm more for, like, what they're for and their views on different issues.
Okay.
My name's Tim Holmer, and I'm 20 years old, and I am a mechanical engineer. I have one sister, and she is 21, and she is a senior in college right now.
Okay.
We were close. We weren't like other siblings or like other family siblings. Like, we never really fought too much. We always got along. An occasional fight, maybe like, I don't know, maybe once or twice a year, but it's like barely, it wasn't like yelling at each other or screaming or anything. I'd say about the same. We talked about, I don't know, every few weeks, like, we give each other a call and, see how we're doing and stuff, and it's always good to hear from her and, hear about her successes in school and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
We are, yeah, we're really close. I talk to my parents almost every day, every other day kind of thing, and she does too. I think she actually calls more than I do, but yeah, I mean, we're both close with our family. We both, and then at times we actually have like three-way calls, like with my house and then with my sister and me. So.
Okay, cool.
Well, even when I was younger, like, I was always involved in sports and extracurricular activities at school, like NHS, musicals, basically like anything I can help out with, like at school and stuff. And she was always involved too, which, I mean, we were always busy all the time, but it was just kind of like when we got back together, it made us, I don't know, kind of stronger because we were all involved and had, things to tell each other and different things like that. Like, yeah. So she was also involved in lots of sports, and so, well, obviously with sports we'd go to each other's games, and she worked like backstage at musicals, so she made like the props and stuff. So she'd kind of be around, but it'd be good to be working like towards the same thing. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I would definitely. I look up to her because not that only because she's older than me, and then but she's very like self-motivated. She's an RA in college, and she has been since her sophomore year, or halfway through her freshman year, I think it was, something like that. And she's always strived to make things better, like in the like housing or environment of college, and she's always putting like others before herself, most of the time, and she wants to be a teacher, so I mean that's perfect for a teacher, and she gets like so good grades too, like, so I look up to her for that, and strive to be like her and get get good grades like her. So
cool.
I would say if she fits the job, I mean definitely like I would work for her, and if she's really striving towards what she believes in, then I don't think there should be a difference between a male or female running a company, for instance, or say like a teacher. If I had a female teacher compared to a male teacher, as long as like they know the material and they teach it well, like I don't see a difference between why males should be more dominant over females or look down upon females like that.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Sean Morgan. I'm 21 years old, and I'm a junior mechanical engineer at Wright State University. I have 3 siblings, all of which are sisters. There are 2 of which are older, 1 of which is younger. The oldest one is 33, the next one is 31, and then I'm 21, and then my little sister is 18. When I was younger, I was real close to my 31-year-old sister. Her name's Alyssa. I was pretty close to her a lot, but my oldest sister and I never got along really at all. Because there was a 13-year age difference, it was kind of tough to do so. But my other sister, Alyssa, she looked out for me. As for my little sister, I looked out for her a lot when she was younger, but never really got the favor returned, so we didn't always get along that well. So, yeah, that's pretty much that. Now that I'm older, I actually get along with all of them a lot better than I ever did in any way, shape, or form. My oldest sister, Christy, she works at a company that does a lot of engineering stuff, so I get to relate to her with that a lot. Alyssa, I'm really close to her and all. And then Trisha, since my little sister, since I moved away and I'm no longer at home, and she's kind of there without any siblings anymore, we keep in contact a lot to try and, just see how each other's doing, so on and so forth. As for keeping in contact with them, I talk to Christy every couple of weeks or so, Alyssa about the same. I talk to my little sister Trisha the most probably, but then again I'm at college and I'm a pretty busy person, so I don't really talk to any of them. They all live further away now, so it's kind of also hard to see them that often. We were all real close to our parents. I still am, talk to them every couple of days, so on and so forth. Yeah, we were just all brought up together. As for when I was younger, kind of activities I was in, I was involved in Little League baseball, football, golf, but I was also in some school activities like chess club, math club, science club. Like I said, played a couple of sports, did swimming a little bit, nothing too intense. I ended up getting into band when I was in the 5th grade, and then I played piano when I was younger, and then I kind of stopped as I got into high school, and then just stuck with band actually, where I played the flute and guitar, and I still play those pretty heavily today. As for women in society today, how I feel about them, I do feel that they are a little underprivileged, so to speak, I suppose. I mean, I've never really been biased or really had a feeling that they weren't, because all the sisters in my family were all real tightly knit, close together. So, I never really felt women should be below anybody else. I thought they were just as equal as I was. If I were to have a woman manager versus a male manager, as long as she's competent and knows what she's talking about, I really don't care. That's pretty much how I feel. I'm not biased any one way or another based specifically on sex, gender, or whatever. America has never had a woman president before. How do I feel about that? I mean, it's probably not a good thing that we never have. We probably should, but I wouldn't specifically vote for a woman specifically because she's a woman just to say, hey, let's have a woman president. I would vote for her based upon her politics and her views and if they fit mine. However, if I had 2 equal people running at the same time, I had a female and a male, same kind of credentials, I mean, I wouldn't be biased to pick either one way or the other, because, I mean, I'm not sexist. I think women have just as equal an opportunity as men do and can perform just as equally well. And no one person, guy or girl, man or woman, is superior.